Hi guys, and welcome to the second Dark Souls 2 PvP video. Yes.
Yep, and this one is more fun than the last build. Less broke, but more fun.
Only just less broke.
Nah, definitely less broke. The last build was a fucking OTK.
So this is almost the exact polar opposite of the last build. In this case, this is about as tanky as any build can possibly be. This is max vit and pretty much max defense.
Yeah.
And now the
you just flame swayed the Forbidden Sun him.
Yep. So
oh, I love Forbidden Sun.
So the whole concept behind this was I just wanted to see how good full Havelot with max HP was, and apparently fucking very good, because the day that I was using this build I only lost 4 times.
Yeah, I mean, you're just unstoppable.
Yeah, this is what happened. You are the unstoppable force, and there is no immovable object.
Yeah, like that film, Unstoppable, the one with the train.
So
look at him heal, sissy bastard.
This build got a lot of hate mail for some reason. People kept thinking...
Not hate mail, negative feedback.
People kept thinking that I was over leveling.
You just reposted him?
No, it was a shield bash. But yeah, so in order to maximise damage, I had to go with dual wielding broadswords, because that was literally the only thing that I could use.
Yeah, didn't have stats for anything else.
Nope. No, remember, this obviously is based around PvP level 150, just like anything else.
Yeah, we believe that is going to pretty much be the stat. I mean, it suits most builds, come to think of it. Like, 150 is a nice zone, so why not?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it probably could change, and then these builds become even worse because we can put more stats into it.
So I was using Flame Weapon to buff my swords and Charcoal Pine Resin, because I really had to maximise damage as much as possible. But this build can trade hits like an absolute motherfucker.
It'd do it better if poise was a thing in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
If poise was a thing in this game, you wouldn't lose, because you just dual wield your broadswords and then just go to town on them.
Now this guy took quite a while to beat. For some, like, I found it really hard to hit him. Although it was after this guy where I developed the technique of, when your power stance and your broadswords, run into somebody and then they'll think you're going to attack, let them roll, and then as they're rolling, attack then. So that became a very effective strategy for taking care of people.
That doesn't just apply to broadswords, but it applies to any weapon. This guy's using dark weapon and flame weapon. That's really fucking cool.
Yeah, but it really didn't matter.
And he's also using those shitty fucking axes.
You take so little damage with this build that you really have a lot of forgiveness in terms of like gameplay. Like, even if you fuck up, it doesn't particularly matter. If someone reposts you, it does less than like a quarter of your health. So there's never really a big issue.
So fucking stupid, this build.
Even good players like this guy will still have a hard time trying to take you down.
Yeah, like you can just outlast them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Lord of the Rings of Two Towers. Within these walls, you will outlast them.
Another thing is that I'm using the old sun ring, as you can see. Now this was incredibly effective with this build, because
it's incredibly effective in any build because it's just broke.
No, especially with this build though, because
you should combine it with Ring of Thorns +2.
I was gonna, but there was better options. The Ring of Thorns isn't actually that good.
It is if you're point blank range like you are.
Contrary to popular opinion, I disagree. But yeah, I was really enjoying the dual broadswords, surprisingly. You do get quite a good hit if they're both buffed. Go bang, and yeah, you trade hits pretty well.
Unlike the dual twin blades, which just nullify the point of a twin blade.
Initially I was using Forbidden Sun, but then I switched it out for
something less
Chaos
broke.
Fireball.
Forbidden Sun is just unreal.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I had a guy go down. In fact, it was Darkstorm. He tried to cast Darkstorm, and you have to crouch down to do it. Because I got close, and then he went into it, and I just rolled back and went bang Forbidden Sun and one-shot him for 1400. I was like, okay, I'll take it.
Now, as you can see there, that was only 2 dual-wielded heavies, and that killed the guy, so clearly didn't have that much health and defense, but it was still you're still doing a decent amount of damage.
Well, you're just a tank. You're like the opposite of glass cannon.
Yeah, you're like
low damage, high health, as
like
opposed
a big iron cannon, a big old iron cannon.
Nah, you're more like an iron. Like what does basically nothing but last forever? What does basically nothing but last forever? I don't know. That's your guy's homework.
This guy just reposted me here, and that done nothing.
Wow. Yeah, Havelot set is OP as fuck. Like, poise isn't a thing in this game, but the defenses you get on heavy armour are so ludicrous anyway.
Yeah. It's a really weird thing. Like, I would prefer the poise because it would balance out a lot of things in the game, but the defense on Havelot's armor is so much higher than everything else.
And it only has a 20 strength requirement, does it not?
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, it's not even as if that's difficult to get.
Not
We
only
need
that,
20 strength for most of the great weapons.
I'm still incredibly maneuverable as well, so
Yeah.
for some reason it's not an issue at all. Like, wearing Havelot's armor doesn't seem to, it's like, it has no drawback essentially.
Apart from it doesn't have the poise that it should have, essentially. I mean, you're made of stone, but a punch will still stun you.
Yeah.
Okay, game.
But yeah, so what else? There's really not much else to explain about the build.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't really have any weakness because nothing can really damage you enough to take advantage of it.
I know what its weakness could be. It could be the build that's on your TV right now could be its fucking weakness because, I mean, no, the poison would just take away, just poison them, then walk away.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess so. Poison would probably be
any damage
big
over
issue.
time, and at this point the only damage over time we've got left in the game is poison, and poison is bullshit. You'll see why poison is so bullshit soon enough.
Yeah.
Because the next video, which is this build, on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So the next video, which we've been fucking about with a little bit before we recorded this one, is just insane.
So this guy was a gigantic pain in my ass
Oh, he's wearing the arsehole face helmet, the anus helmet.
because he kept healing constantly, and I still beat him. But my rules for this were despite the fact that I'm using broke as fuck stuff, I'm still gonna maintain some kind of honour because yeah, I'm one of those faggots.
Etiquette's etiquette.
Yeah, but if they heal, then all gloves are off. I mean, I've fucking made a mule build. Like, I can pop old radiant life gems all day.
Also the fact that he's made a mule build and he's using the Blood Covenant to duel, which means he can just fight anyone, so he can max out and then fight people and there'll be nothing they can do about it. But we're not, as we said, we make fair builds with mules.
Yeah, so this bit's a little bit sped up, just so you can see.
Because this guy chugged an Estus or 3.
Yeah, he was just being incredibly irritating.
I mean, with a face like that,
I know.
the only thing he can be is annoying.
Face only a mother.
See, I see one upside to that mask. In a threesome, 2 people can anal at the same time.
Ah, smart.
I mean, no one gets their dick sucked, but I mean...
So he did slightly have me on the ropes for a little bit, if only due to his healing. But
the fact that
eventually,
he's using Dragon Tooth.
yeah. But eventually I ended up I just kept hitting away his shield and then killed him that way.
Oh yeah, by the way, the shove's OP. See,
Yeah.
if anyone's turtling, shove them, it immediately puts them into a position where you can hit them with a riposte, no matter who it is, no matter what their stamina is, just shove. So if someone's spear turtling or halberd turtling you, just shove them.
Yep.
Because I mean, it's like the best attack in the game.
Again with this build, initially I was using a shield, but
Oh, you nearly got the backstab there.
in fact, here is the issue with this build. If you do decide to heal and you can keep the game going on for long enough, you can eventually break all
Oh, I
my
got the
rings
backstab.
because I've got so much defense and so much health. My
I think that's
rings,
what's happened here because you're now fat
yeah,
rolling.
my rings break before I do, so you can then take advantage of that. I
In
guess.
these walls, I will outlast them. It's still hilarious. Do you have to walk back to Majula to fix your rings then?
Yeah, and it's a gigantic pain.
Implying that it's even a pain. I like this guy's little sort of half cosplay thing.
Yeah. Well,
By the way, the whips are
very
fun. I had a lot of fun with the whips. They're
And
really good.
that's him dead.
Yeah, like, it might have knocked you down, but I mean, he only got a little victory. He got the last laugh, but he's the one that's dead.
So now we are going to go into explaining the build a bit more in depth, just like all the other PvP builds.
As if it needs to be explained.
Yeah.
Mods of EVIT.
Yeah, I mean, it is maxed out bit. 99 bit with all the rings, eventually. It gives you like 2,500 health.
Which is
As you
like
can see.
1,500 more than anyone else in the game.
So, and my stats were initially put everything into vit, and then, well, put everything into health, and then as much vitality that would give me immediate, like, just before fat roll.
So
Then
under
I had,
70%.
Yeah, I had to have 20 strength, and then the rest was put into dex and endurance.
And
So-
the broadsword requirement with 20 strength allows you to deal with it. Does the broadsword even have a dex requirement?
Yeah, 6.
6, right, so you need 9.
So I've got the 2 pyromancy flames on just for, you know,
Usability, reliability.
yeah, because they weigh nothing. And the rings, I've got the 3rd Dragon Crest ring, the ring that gives me attunement slots, and the Old Sun ring.
And the ring of life protection as well. The ring of life, which boosts your HIPAA. Your HP like so much.
And this is what I got attuned. It was just great Chaos Fireball and Flame Weapon. That was really it.
And yeah, you were using Forbidden Sun prior to that, which is just fucking hilarious.
It is funny, but it's not as reliable. So.
Anyway, that's the vid, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Remember to add us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, add us on PlayStation and Skype.
We don't use Skype as often as we really should, probably.
Yeah, but
we need to go back on it and have a little discussion with you guys at some point, because this has turned into a good game. So it's a broke game, but it's good broke for now.
Yeah. So obviously, if you click left video to watch a previous video, and the right one will be, you'll be able to. Once the right video is up, you'll be able to click on it to watch it.
Yeah, you'll be able to see what it entails. But anyway, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed,
and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Oh, like, comment, and subscribe because it really does help us out.